by this time tomorrow night.
Yeah, we'll start noticing those clouds coming in. I still think your Thursday, your St. Patrick's Day, can you believe it's tomorrow? It's gonna look great. I mean, this evening looks great too. Hope you had a chance to enjoy the forecast today. You have had a chance, you still have some nice weather next few hours. Of course, sunset's still not another almost over 2 hours, actually 2 hours and about 10 minutes or so before that sun sets below the horizon in northwest Arkansas. I think we'll stick with the 60s through about 8 o'clock. By 9, 10, we should slide back into the 50s, but we're not going to get all that much cooler tonight. That south wind's going to increase for us. You might have felt that south wind throughout the afternoon. It'll increase a little bit more for tomorrow. In the River Valley, we've got 70s, I think all the way through 7 o'clock, and some 60s later this evening. We probably won't hit the 50s until after midnight, so nice evening for us. Here's your forecast tomorrow. In the morning, when you're looking out your window, I think we'll have a lot of blue sky. But throughout the afternoon, those clouds will start to increase. I still think we'll hit the mid to upper 70s in northwest Arkansas, mainly because of that south wind. Gusts could be closer to 25. Then rain chances come in later in the day. I think really just after sunset. In the River Valley, we'll start in the low 50s. We'll warm up to upper 70s. I would not be surprised if we had an 80 here or there. And then later in the evening, we'll slide back to the 60s, more clouds rolling in, chance for showers, and maybe a few thunderstorms too. Let's take a closer look at that storm system. So we're good tonight, good tomorrow morning. This is Futurecast starting at 7 o'clock. We'll just watch those initial bands coming in right near sunset. Some of these could have some really heavy rain, some rumbles of thunder, and we're really watching the center of low pressure with this storm system. It's kind of the heart of the storm. We generally get better thunderstorms about 50 miles south of where this low pressure is. And so now we're talking, from Poteau, LaFleur County, west to Latimer County, and into southeastern Oklahoma and North Texas. We'll have to watch some of these, especially farther south. They may have a bigger punch with some gusty winds and maybe some hail. But I think in Fort Smith, north to northwest Arkansas, since we're so close to low pressure system and our temperatures are going to be a lot cooler, we'll be in the 50s, I think, overnight. A lot of us are just going to get rumbles of thunder, but heavy rain. While the storms stay farther towards our south, we should slowly wrap things up for Friday. The latest storm threats coming in from the National Weather Service. Level 1 from Sequoia County southbound. That includes all of LaFleur, southwestern portions of Sebastian, most of Scott County too. The biggest storms will be farther south, towards southeast Oklahoma, closer to the Red River. So when you're trying to plan out your forecast tomorrow, we'll have a lot of sun in the morning, a lot of sun in the afternoon, clouds slowly increasing though. Storms coming in after about 8 o'clock. 8 or 9 in northwest Arkansas. We'll wrap up some of that rain Friday morning, and then we dry out for the weekend. In the River Valley, we're headed back to some 60s and 70s this weekend. So we've got a hit coming in. Temperatures really warm tomorrow, really back to being warm towards the weekend too. And speaking of the warm weather, Erica, Darren, when you have these stretches of warm weather, you just want to get outside and maybe work on that landscaping, maybe think about planting that garden. So many folks have asked me, when can I start planting? Well, when we look at the last freeze dates, usually that's still mid to late April in northwest Arkansas. In the mountains, it's early April. However, in Fort Smith, Van Buren, a lot of us in the River Valley, here in about a week or two, we have that last freeze date on average. But as you guys know, being in Arkansas, you can get a cold spell in April, May, and that destroys everything.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That's on average.
The good thing is, I don't have a green thumb at all, so it doesn't really matter when I plant. It's not going to survive.
All right, Matt, thanks.
Well, celebrities will